FBI Director Christopher Wray refuses to condemn Russia hoax. You know, the FBA has lost all credibility. They're known liars that can't be trusted. I can't. I have a deep disdain for the FBI. I don't know what happened. Well, I kind of do know what happened. We know that it's been politicized by the Obama administration, and the FBI I think been corrupt ever since Hoover. To tell you the truth, back when they used to spy and try to set up Martin Luther King. So I've really never trusted the FBI, but at least they used to pretend some type of nonpartisanship. But all of those pretenses are gone. We know which side they're on. It's been out in the open ever since the Obama administration. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. There's a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. And there's also a link to my merch store. All right, let's talk about this news. FBI Director Christopher Wray refused to acknowledge that the false allegations accusing President Donald Trump of colluding with Russia to influence the 2016 election, an accusation that fueled the FBI's unlawful spying on members of the Republicans' presidential campaign, was in fact a hoax. And we all know it was a hoax. I mean, I've been saying it since the beginning, back on my old channel when I documented all of this stuff. It's been totally documented. If you check out my link in the description, it has a link to my Odyssey where it has my old YouTube page, old YouTube videos where you can check all that stuff out. But, quote, do you agree that the allegation of secret collusion between President Trump and Russia was a hoax? Yes or no? Republican Senator Marsha Blackburn asked during a Senate Judiciary hearing on Thursday. Quote, I don't think that's the terminology I would use, Wray said, but I think there's been a lot of written, I think there's been a lot written on this subject, both in the special counsel report, the inspector general's report. That's not what they're asking. They're asking what you think about it. And he refuses to answer. When Blackburn asked Wray to answer her initial question with a simple yes or no, Wray repeated, that's not a term I would use. So what's the term you would use? I would have asked him, what term would you use then? Both of the reports Wray mentioned in his answer indicated that the allegations that Trump colluded with Russia was based on fraudulent reporting by Christopher Steele based on accounts from Russian national Igor Denisenko, who was later indicted for lying to the FBI. This was the Steele dossier with which Democrats peddled to the corporate media and which fueled the information operation, also known as the hoax, designed to disqualify Trump from being elected despite voters' wishes. And I mean, with all the FBI, all they have access to, they couldn't sniff out that this thing was fake from the beginning. But I did, with my limited research capabilities, as opposed to the FBI and all the capabilities they have. You telling me I can sniff the hoax out early and they couldn't? No, I think that's a lie. I think they knew it was a hoax from the beginning, but they was trying to get Trump out. But Wray also disclosed to Republican Senator Tom Tillis that so far none of the FBI agents who were involved in the Spygate campaign against Trump have faced serious consequences. Of course not. They're not going to be fired or anything like that. No consequences whatsoever because they were following orders. It's the up top is the people that was pushing this stuff. Instead, more than 6 years after the scandal, some FBI bureaucrats are still being evaluated by the agency's disciplinary arm, the Office of Professional Responsibility. Wray claimed that any potential discipline has been slowed because, quote, we are working closely cooperating closely with and assisting the Durham investigation. That was shortly before Wray refused to tell Blackburn whether the FBI believes the Hunter Biden laptop was Russian disinformation. As ranking member Chuck Grassley noted at in his line of questioning, quote, the FBI greenlit a full investigation into Trump based on liberal news articles and information derived from liberal nonprofits, but closed investigation activity and sources that provided verified or verifiable reporting on Hunter Biden. So you see the discrepancies here. They went with the news media to supposedly investigate Trump. That's what they went off of. But when it comes to Hunter Biden, they didn't do the same thing. That's basically what he's saying. And that's what I'm saying. We have a two-tier justice system. We know what side they're on. They are leftists. The bureaucrats are leftists. I don't understand how they get away with this for so long. I think the FBI needs to be disbanded, and at the very minimum, everyone on the top needs to go, and we need new leadership. Blackburn also noted in her interrogation that, quote, there is the perception that we have two-tier justice, which I've been saying. One for people that are favored and one for ordinary Americans. And that's exactly what we have here. We have a two-tiered system. It's horrible. It's in plain sight. And they don't even care that you know. They sit there and lie to you right in your face. And it's horrible. I think the FBI needs to be disbanded. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out democrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time. Peace.